Did you miss me? It's Tuesday morning. We have to update the warboard. You know it, folks. You know it. We now have 322 agreements, 16.1% to our goal of 2,000. I have 6 for the week, folks. This is not a race. This is just a board that shows our progress and the entire team's progress as we reach our goal of 2,000 active maintenance agreements. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Mike Dyack. I'm a master plumber and HVAC contractor located in the states of New York, South Carolina, and Florida. And this is my Uncensored channel. So, what that means is that I may occasionally drop an F-bomb or two. I try not to unless I'm really fucking pissed. It's Tuesday. I know that James is going to go on the board today. And I'll tell you why I know later on in the video. Daniel and I, along with Gio, we're going to do an install of another ACiQ ductless system. And I'm going to put that sticker on the system. That QR code, if you scan it in, if you're an HVAC contractor, it'll bring you right to aciq.com/Mikey Pipes, where you can learn to get free information on becoming an ACiQ dealer. Now, before we get started with today's nonsense on this Tuesday morning, 6:15 in the morning, I have some amazing news to share with you guys. This morning, I woke up, almost an hour ago. Almost an hour ago. No. Yeah, almost an hour ago. It's 6:12 in the morning. And I got a text message in the family group chat. And I'll be the first to tell you guys that my wife and I, we are now grandparents to 2 grandkids. Our son and his wife, our daughter-in-law, had a baby girl this morning, a little after 4 o'clock in the morning. So our family is growing. Mazel tov to the beautiful couple, and may they continue to celebrate in happiness and joy. Okay, that being said, the warboard. We track the maintenance agreements that my company has here in New York. Now, we have a lot of maintenance agreements, but we keep track of them all with Housecall Pro. Housecall Pro has allowed my business to grow with our CRM. When an incoming call comes in, our call taker / dispatcher / office manager, Janine, she qualifies them on the phone. And if they're qualified, they get added to our system and we book them an appointment. Once that appointment is booked in Housecall Pro, the technician gets dispatched at that time and day. We go there. Housecall Pro lets us make our clients aware that we're on the way, and we can track them as well. Okay? The technician starts their time, so for timekeeping purposes, diagnoses the job, enters all that information into Housecall Pro with the line items of what's needed, gets the approval, the client signs off on it, we do the work, the job is marked complete, we get paid in Housecall Pro with cash, debit, or credit card. We don't get paid with cash with inside Housecall Pro. We mark the payment as received. They also allow financing. So if you are so inclined to offer that to your clients, it's all done in Housecall Pro. You know, the client will get a notification, hey, apply here for financing, and gets approved in seconds. It's pretty cool. And also when the job is marked complete, the system also sends a text message to the client asking them to give us a review on the service call and our performance. I've been using Housecall Pro for several years now, going into our third year. And before that, we had another mobile dispatching app called Service Pal. If you're a single man operation and you plan on staying that way, I highly recommend Service Pal. Spelled just like it is, .com. ServicePal.com. I'm still keeping an active an account there, just so I can refer back to previous service calls before 2022 or 2023, one of those two. But our service plans, we have a lot of them. We have for plumbing, we have for heating, we have for air conditioning, we have for commercial rooftop systems, we have for dryer vents. And then we have customized plans for more, I guess you can call, needy clients. You know, let's say they have 17 systems and they want us to come once a month to change filters. We custom make a plan for them, which they accept. They enter their payment information into Housecall Pro, and that becomes a recurring charge. When I install a private label Mikey Pipes by ACiQ heat pump system, when I'm taking out a central air system, or if it's a new install, which is rare, but every so often we do that, we offer a plan, which is $34 a month, and we will guarantee the system for life, as long as that plan remains active with no interruptions of service, which also includes all maintenance. We'll come out twice a year, do all maintenance on it, and these things are pretty, you don't really need any maintenance. You clean the drain lines out, maybe put some, those tablets, neutralizing tablets in the condensate pan. Other than that, these things, you know, it's self-cleaning outdoor condensing coil. It's really a beast. But for $34 a month, we will guarantee also the parts and labor for repairs, with the exception of leaks. And what that means is, let's say an evaporator coil, God forbid, should leak. They're not paying for the evaporator coil, but they're going to pay for the refrigerant. That's it. So we have 322 active maintenance plans. Every single one is paying a charge on a monthly basis. And it's nice. And the goal is $2,000. I'm canceling my subscription to Newsday today. And I am just tired of just they are a very, I guess, liberal newspaper. They are considered, like, in my eyes, a rag. And I don't know, I'm just not having it anymore. You know, it's just, you know, yesterday, I get the paper. Or even when Artemis landed, the next day, you know, New York Post, it's the front cover. Newsday, just a small little corner. They're talking about only a Newsday, you know, where lawmakers are trying to close down hourly hotels and motels on Long Island. Like, what the fuck who cares? Yesterday, it was about how mosques on Long Island are having a difficult time expanding. And I don't want to sound like Muslimophobic, but if all these towns are giving I don't want to get canceled. You guys can know what I'm trying to say, right? If your community is giving you a problem, right? Not letting you expand, maybe deal with it, right? Let's leave it at that. I am not going to take a position on that, not even on this Uncensored channel. Just saying. I have a few clients that are of the Muslim religion. I don't really know where they're from. And a good majority of them are good people. You know, I actually have one on my cell phone who's a good client of mine. And I'm not going to mix that with this channel. Sorry, I'm not going to do it. Just like Selena Gomez, stick to fucking singing your music and stop talking about how I'm sorry for you being deported. And now I canceled Selena Gomez a year and a half ago when Trump got elected, and she started crying about how her people are getting deported. I don't know. Your people are illegal immigrants. They're criminals. If you are here illegally, you are a criminal. Okay? If you come to this country and want to become a resident and want to be here legally, you need to, you will, right, adapt to our culture and our freedoms and our laws. If you come here and spitting hate and death to America, get your fucking ass out of my country. I'm just saying. You know what? It's like every other day I am seeing in the news another illegal immigrant murdering an American citizen. Why isn't the previous administration being held accountable? Forget about what's going on in the Middle East. Forget about what's going on in Ukraine. You know, that used to be in the front cover. I just got some pictures of our granddaughter. Yeah, that's cute. Wow. Wow, it's amazing. 2 grandkids. Fucking old, man. Last but not least, Sunday morning, I started day 1 of a 60-day regimen that I'm going to try out. I am not going to make a new channel for this. It's going to be on this Uncensored channel. Today, which is Tuesday at 1 o'clock, Thursday at 1 o'clock, and Sundays. So Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, I have standing appointments with LJ, next door, Elevation Nation. And we're going to try this for 60 days. I am going to not eat gummy bears and cake and cookies and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches before I go to bed. I am going to only try to drink 2 or 3 shots a day instead of several shots a day. I'm joking. Yesterday I did have 3 shots altogether. And I slept like a baby. And I'm going to tell you right now that if it wasn't for the Advil that I've been taking twice a day, I would be in a lot more pain than I am right now. My arms here, both sides, here on the legs, a little bit of the glutes. It's still sore, but I am looking forward to accomplishing this. Today we're taking some measurements, and that will be uncensored. It'll be on this channel when I post that video. It's probably already posted already. But we're going to give this 60 days. And in 60 days, we will see if this is a success or not. All right? But right after, at the end of conclusion of Passover, I went on this plate in the bathroom, which I call the weigher. Some of you could refer to it as a scale, but I call it a weigher. All right? A weigher is more appropriate than a scale. A scale, I'm thinking about, like a triple beam scale, and you're measuring drugs. Nope. I'm thinking about a weigher. And it's this plate, and then it has this digital display on it, and it tells me some numbers. And it holds 3 numbers. 3 places, left of the decimal point. And you'll see it on the other video, but I hit a number that I told myself when I hit that number that I need to make a change. So I am not going to do like one of these Hollywood shots, the Ozempic and the Wegovy and the Mounjaro. I'm not going to do any of that, because 40, 50 years ago they also said that asbestos was good for you, and they put it on everything, including pipes and flooring and insulation and everything, right? But you never know what's going to happen with these weight loss drugs that are masked as a diabetes drug. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to give this 60 days, and we're going to see. Either Mikey Pipes is going to get chiseled, and then we may have to have a cage match. We may have to have a cage match with another YouTuber. I think I will be easily be able to take him out. And last but not least, Yesterday I called John Phillips. Mr. Sunshine. It rang several times. Got his voicemail message, and then it said his voicemail box is full. I am not going to call the police department again to do a wellness check. I just hope that Johnny is okay. I consider him a friend. We may not have the same political beliefs, but I consider him a friend, and I wish him the best. And maybe just need some time off. But his voicemail is full, and that means that he's likely not working. If he was working, he'd be posting content. But I just hope he's okay. But I'm not going to call the police again. He's a big boy. He's a big man. But if there is someone who is watching this video right now and lives near or in Sarasota, Florida, I would love for you to reach out to me. You can call my office, 516-348-6300. My extension is 303. Or email me, mike@mikeypipes.com. I will give you his information and where he lives, and I would like someone to go check on him and his dogs. Hope he's okay. But he hasn't posted in quite a while again, and it's not like him that his work voicemail is full. So, that's that. Tuesday, April 14th, 6:27 a.m. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.